one of the college baseball championship. It's the Texas Longhorns going up against the Vanderbilt Commodores. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, today one of college baseball's brightest stars looks to spring up draft boards at his team's quest for a national championship.
Yeah, Boog, I'm really looking forward to seeing how he handles it. What an amazing opportunity in a high-stakes setting. Biggest week of his young career.
First pitch coming your way next. One down. Major Powers steps in now for Vanderbilt. What a journey he's been on to get to this point, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, he's really been a perfect fit for this Vandy program. Tremendous four-year career, and to cap off his senior season with a trip to Omaha, pretty incredible.
Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Oh, no, he dropped it. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Cut off, throw to third. Safe. And they take the lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Ochoa now at the plate. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In the dirt, blocked. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read, and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
The center fielder.
So digging in, Lorenzo Spears. That's a base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. Safe. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
That one ripped right center field. And it is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 4-4. Look at him soaking it all in with his team. It's like a parade out there singing.
Yeah, and you can tell he's loving every second, Boog. This is the college baseball championship. Moments like this are what players dream about.
Yeah, pure joy, and I think I saw one of his teammates trying to do a cartwheel.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Chase Ullman getting ready to hit.
Ullman.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner around third. He'll score, and they tie it. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
1-1. This one in the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Here's a 1-1. This one popped up. And there are 2 outs. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luther will hit next. This to center field. Villa on his way over, reaching for it, and brings it in. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Bradbury, the next to hit. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe. They've got the lead 6-5.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Live from the ballpark at Omaha, we're ready for Game 2 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Vanderbilt Commodores. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Major Powers. Trowbridge back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Fly ball center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Out to short. Ochoa. They take the force out to escape a base. No outs. Runner at first. Major Powers steps in now for Vanderbilt singing. And that one wrapped foul.
Vandy's produced a quality list of pros, Boog. Here's one you might just know. 2015 #1 overall pick and a World Series.
That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
One down, runner at third. Ochoa, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Graham going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they're up by 3. So digging in, Jude Ash. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, pulls him off the bag. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out. And here's the first baseman, Major Powers. The A's selected him out of high school, but he chose college ball instead. Pretty cool to see it paying off for him, Singy. A shot at the natty.
Yeah, dude, what an opportunity he's got here this week, trying to cap off his college career with a title. He'll certainly get another chance to hear his name called at the upcoming draft, though. Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Oliva headed for the plate. He'll score in there safely.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He comes through with a walk-off homer here in Omaha. Just incredible. Powers with an epic walk-off, a game he'll never forget, Singy.
What a career highlight for this young prospect here in Omaha, Boog. With the pressures of the national stage and pro scouts looking on, he came through in the biggest moment to get his team to 2-0. Man, I can't wait to see what he has on tap for the next one.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding. Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. This is the College Baseball Championship, the elimination game. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores going up against the UCLA Bruins. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, it's win or go home time for one of college baseball's biggest names.
Big game on tap today, Boog. 9 innings away from leading his team to the College Baseball Championship game. Pressure-packed opportunity for him and his teammates.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Major Powers. Rangel back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now, and
having the game of his life.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score easily. He's in there.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
There's a swing and a drive.
Go ball, go.
Forget it. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 6-1. You know, Singy, this is one of those moments they'll talk about for years. He's loving every second of that celebration with his teammates.
Yeah, Boog, that's some high-end joy right there. And nothing like creating lifelong memories on the biggest collegiate stage. This is his last run, doing everything he can to try and bring home a championship for his school.
Absolutely awesome.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman, Major Powers. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 10-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Powers was simply remarkable in this one, Singy.
Just an impressive performance, Boog, helping his team move on to the national championship game. He put on an absolute clinic out here today, and I'm sure scouts were impressed with what they saw. This kid has the goods to play at the pro level, no doubt in my mind.
Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. This is the college championship game. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores going up against the Cal State Fullerton Titans. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Siggy, today we get to witness this elite college prospect try and bring home a national championship for his school.
Yeah, Boog, most important game of his young career. So much on the line in this one. Can't wait to see how he performs with the baseball world watching.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Major Powers steps in now for the Commodores.
Hey, drive him in. You right here.
Tell you what, I hope there's some kids at home right now being inspired by these players who are not much older than them.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 3-0. This is what you dream of as a kid, Siggy. Hitting a home run here in Omaha in front of this national audience. What a moment.
Well, you can see he's on top of the world right now, Boog. If that's not pure baseball joy, I don't know what is.
Absolutely. A swing he will never forget. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Runners at the corners here. One away. Powers digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Into the outfield, base hit. The run comes in to score from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Man at first, Major Powers now at the plate. He'll likely hear his name called in the early rounds of the upcoming draft, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, he's got what it takes to be a solid big league.
Makes the grab, one away.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And now the first baseman, Major Powers. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one ripped. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 12-9. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Well struck right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Powers around third. Out at the plate. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Fernandez, the next to hit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
They're national champions, Singy. A perfect ending to an incredible season.
What a performance on the biggest stage, providing the offensive spark they needed to take home the national title. It's a day he and his teammates will never forget. Next stop, the MLB draft.
With the first pick of the first round, the Baltimore Orioles select Major Fowler, a first baseman from the Central Region.
Okay, so there we have it. The first pick of this year's draft is officially off the board. There's been a lot of anticipation for this pick, and now we finally know who it is, Harold. This is a young man that we have known all the way back when he was coming out of high school. Now he's the first overall pick in the draft.
Well, Greg, not only did we get to know him, we got to know his family. And I feel like, man, this is like the greatest thing ever. I know they're celebrating, and rightfully so. But he did everything you want a kid to do. He went to the combine. He showed out there early on. He went to college. That was his decision. It was a good decision for him because he grew and developed. And now we're looking at the #1 pick overall. And so his pathway, we followed it a long ways. Got to know the family and the kid. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, he looked like a superstar in the college baseball championship as well. Oh, yeah. Did he? He dominated there.
I know you love those pressure-packed moments.
No doubt. You learn a lot about a prospect. Yeah. Hey, every #1 overall pick has a slightly different projection as they enter pro ball. But from what we're hearing from people around the sport, he might have a chance to be like that generational player, Harold, if all goes well. Would you agree with that assessment from
Well, there's no guarantees with the #1 pick. I got to throw that out there. Right?
Okay.
But I love him. I think he's got a shot to really do some great things here. But the game is interesting. But I do believe this. I don't know if he'll be a generational player or not, but I think he'll be in the big leagues quick.
Yeah.
Fast to the big leagues.
Yeah, most scouts think he's going to fly through the minor leagues.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I agree with that.
Again, hopefully we will see this young man in Major League Baseball as early as next year. Very exciting.